Shahi employs over 100,000 valued workers, our most important asset. We at Gap Inc. strive to be a people-first company, starting with our own employees. Gap cannot continue to support the families of our valued customers unless we take care of our family first.
Thank you for joining us today. First, our team at Gap Inc. and Shahi expresses their sincere apology for the tragedies that have occurred in our factory in addition. As a leader of this company, it is my priority to ensure the health and safety of all my employees and supporting workers. I have failed in this regard, and it is my responsibility to make considerable changes in our production process moving forward. I would now like to introduce my colleague, Bill Johnson, manager of the Shahi factory, to further explain the situation at hand.
Thank you, Inspector. On February 12, 2018, at approximately 7 p.m., Rafael Bamra fainted suddenly near the end of his 8-hour shift. Upon examination by our Chief Medical Officer, Dr. Lina Catri, Rafael was pronounced dead. The cause of death was reported to be severe dehydration and cardiac arrest. About 1 month later, another employee named Amara Patel was treated for dehydration when she also fainted during her shift. Amara died at a nearby hospital where she was receiving medical attention later that evening. Shahi also lost 3 more employees, Arjun Nagari, Mystery Koshi, and Jackie Nadar later that summer. These 3 employees had similar reported symptoms and died of respiratory failure on the factory floor.
Hello, my name is Dr. Lina Catherine, and I'm the Chief Medical Officer for Shahi. It's my duty to evaluate the health and security of our employees, and I have consistently found that the factory conditions have met or exceeded industry standards. Throughout our investigations, we have concluded that the deaths occurred independently of each other and were not caused by the environment of the factory, but rather pre-existing conditions of our employees. We have disclosed the pertinent information in the medical files of the deceased employees, wherein it states their predisposition to cardiac arrest, sudden respiratory failure, and in 3 cases, requirement of inhaler at all times. Following these findings, we have created a new strategy for ensuring the health and well-being of our employees. Here's Sally Gilligan, Chief Information Officer, with our resolution.
Thank you, Dr. Catri. Ladies and gentlemen, Gap Inc. must perform well above industry standards in order to ensure that these tragedies are the last of their kind. We acknowledge that every employee has their own health histories and that it is important to treat our workers on an individual basis. That being said, we plan to add an additional 2 15-minute breaks throughout the standard 8-hour shift for a total of 5 breaks. We will also increase water, resting, and air conditioning accommodations throughout our employee break rooms. We will increase Dr. Catri's staff to include on-floor medical assistance during each shift.
At Gap, we aim to create emotional connections with customers around the world through inspiring product design, unique store experiences, and competitive marketing. We wouldn't be able to accomplish this without the more than 100,000 valued employees who work to make our dream a reality every day. At Gap, the young woman in India who is working in a factory is just as important to our operations as our CEO sitting at his desk in San Francisco. They are both invaluable members of the Gap family. Moving forward, we hope to increase support to our employees in any way that we can.